UNLV Gunman had erectile dysfunction meds, oxycodone in system. Is this what drove him to commit such a terrible act? Dick problems? The straw that broke the boner's back? Nothing that a bottle of Guinness and an egg yolk can't cure? Being a shooter with erectile dysfunction has to be the biggest oxymoron in the history of the term. Dick problems. A former professor was on painkillers and medication for erectile dysfunction when he gunned down 3 people at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Anthony Polito had 84 nanograms per milliliter of tadalafil, also known as Cialis, and 15 nanograms per milliliter of oxycodone in his bloodstream when he carried out the mass shooting late last year, the Las Vegas Review-Journal reported, citing his autopsy report. A typical dose of oxycodone prescribed to adults is between 5 and 10 milligrams every 6 hours, according to the Mayo Clinic. Police said the ex-educator burst into the building that houses UNLV's Lee Business School on December 6, 2023, and killed 3 people, making his way through several floors before he was killed in a shootout with 2 university detectives outside. I would like to know why he even has Cialis in his system in the first place if he wasn't using it to get laid, because if he was getting laid, he wouldn't have the time, energy, or concern to pull off such a heinous act unless he wanted to feel something down there one last time, compensating for being a sackless wimp. Next to his body, responding officers found a card holder, a case with cigarettes in it, and a laminated index card with apparent room numbers and names listed. Damn, he knew who he wanted to go for, according to the report. They also recovered a Taurus 9mm handgun on the scene. According to his autopsy, Polito suffered 6 gunshot wounds to his face, neck, chest, abdomen, elbow, and leg. Nathan Schaller, a forensic pathologist, concluded his cause of death was gunshot wounds. Nothing gets past you, buddy. And concluded the manner was homicide. His victims, all of them professors, were identified as Jerry Cha-Jan Chang, 64, professor of business at the university, Patricia Navarro-Velez, 39, and assistant professor of accounting, and Naoko Takemaru, 69, and associate professor of Japanese studies. A 4th person, a 38-year-old male visiting professor, was also wounded during the massacre. Polito taught at East Carolina University for over 15 years until he said something slick to one of the female students. Maybe he was trying to flirt with her and things went horribly wrong. He resigned. Next, we find him applying for a job at UNLV where things didn't work out, where someone with a stronger mind might have said, I'm going to keep knocking on doors until someone lets me in. He probably thought it was the end of the road. Before the shooting, Polito taught at East Carolina University in Greenville, North Carolina from 2001, until he resigned in 2017. At least 2 students accused him of making inappropriate comments. He says something to a girl about her shirt being short and her getting an A. Wink, wink. Yeah, you scaring the hoes. You got to get out of here, buddy. While studying at the college, he then attempted on several occasions to nab at professorship at UNLV, but was ultimately unsuccessful. There you have it, kids. Anthony Polito, where he might have thought his career was over, another school might have been happy to have him. And on the flip side of that, we've all heard stories of people taking all sorts of drugs and alcohol before they go shoot at people, but never in my life have I heard of anyone eating a bunch of dick pills and going on a rampage.